Hey everybody, so 2021 has started and I want to look back on some awesome zombie killing glory. Fear the Walking Dead has been one of the most controversial zombie shows in a long time for me. Some seasons are good, some seasons are bad. Some decisions are good, some decisions are bad. Some characters are good, some characters are bad. And we're here to look it all over. I'm going to be looking over every single episode of Fear the Walking Dead this year. And you guys can join along with me. Comment down below what your favorite parts of the episodes were, what your favorite characters are, anything you want. Welcome to the Fear Takeover of 2021. Hey guys, AJYT Abbott here, and welcome back to another episode of our Fear the Walking Dead Takeover of 2021. We have one more episode after this, guys. It's insane! And I am very, very, very happy to announce tomorrow you guys are getting a Media Dumpster episode. That is right, Media Dumpster. Can't wait. Can't wait. Special St. Patrick's Day surprise episode. And it's a strange one. But yeah, let's dive on into this episode. This is season 6, episode 6, which is titled Bury Her Next to Jasper's Leg. This is a really awesome episode, probably one of my maybe my third or fourth favorite of the season so far. So let's get into it. Yes, trouble at the oil rig. We get June, John, Luciana, Sarah, and Virginia. They're all trying to figure out how they're going to deal with this big oil rig explosion and invasion. They see that the End is the Beginning group have left their mark on the oil rig area, and they are most like they're the culprits of the explosion, and everyone's pretty much either trying to get out, they're injured, or trying to save others. June is really fighting hard in this episode to save others, while John is more focused on, helping them out, but, making sure that him and June can actually cut loose after they head back from the oil rig. Where Luciana's at, I honestly thought Luciana was going to get more time in this episode when I first watched it. That might be my only complaint. Just I wish Luciana got more screen time just altogether, really. But Luciana is taking charge of the oil rig, as we saw from last season. She was the main operator over there. But now she's just kind of trying to manage everyone getting in and out of the oil rig. Wes is injured, and they're trying to get him out of there. But Virginia tries to interrogate him while he's injured, and that was a pretty intense scene because it's hurting him really bad. And then Virginia is just she's like, "Come on, Wes, what do you know?" And she's just pushing down on his wound. June gets really pissed off. June and Virginia, they are definitely the conflict in this episode. They are butting heads pretty much the entire episode. There's a massive explosion after they realize that none of the people that June has been saving so far have been safe except for Wes, because they're trying to wheel Wes out to the truck where they have a whole bunch of other people that were injured. But then it's revealed that those people died from their injuries while Virginia was torturing Wes. So June gets really, really pissed off at her then. June is to the point where she actually really wants to kill Virginia, and that's what John wants, I'm sure. But she doesn't. Spoiler alert, she doesn't. There's a big explosion, and they get trapped together, and Virginia gets bitten. Possibly one of my most favorite moments of this season. Like I said, I really love Virginia. I don't know why. She's just got such a conniving charm to her. She's got the humor of Negan almost, but like still the intensity of like maybe not the governor, but maybe Gareth from Terminus, maybe that level, I guess. Uh, yeah, she gets bitten. She's really mad about that. And June, they both see an axe at the same time, and they're trying to get to the axe. June gets it, and then Virginia's like, "You have to cut it off." And June's like, "I know, but I'm not going to." Virginia was like, "What?" And Virginia just starts begging for her life. It is great. She's like, I'll do anything. I need to protect my sister. And that's really, they try to make you sympathize with Virginia for a little bit here in this episode, making you think maybe she is trying to just do all this for the community just so her sister can have something close to a normal life. But June isn't really having it, but June finally does agree to chop off Virginia's arm if Virginia allows June to run a hospital, because they talk about it earlier in the episode, and Virginia turned it down. Sarah calls Virginia Freckles. That was just a little moment I like there. I love that. But yeah, it is a really action-packed episode. In the end, she does chop off Ginny's arm, and Ginny's just kind of just laying in the car with with her arm cut off. Oh man. And June and Sarah have a heart-to-heart thing when it's revealed that June also negotiated for Wendell to be brought to Sarah so they can finally be with each other. Because Sarah is really missing Wendell, because they're brother and sister, and she's talking about it at the beginning, like, here's to you, Wendell, wherever you are. And the fact that June thought about that and made the effort to get them reunited, I really love that, and that's what makes June's character really awesome and really underrated in my opinion. Like, June is super underrated in my opinion. Like, people don't really like enjoy her story in like season 4 and 5. People don't really like her, but no, this episode she was great, and so is pretty much everyone, to be honest. What is something else? Oh yes, because like I mentioned, John wants to leave with June, because at the beginning of the episode they're talking about like they can leave after they're done doing whatever Virginia has them do next. They're going to be going off with the compound, and there's a road that's going to split off that'll take them right to John's cabin from season 4. And June's like, heck yeah, we're going to go with that plan. I mean, it is kind of a little bit controversial for me, because I would have at least thought of Luciana and the others before I go planning that, but I guess it's survival of the fittest in season 6 here. Really is. But in the end, since June finally gets that hospital agreed upon by Virginia, she decides that she wants to stay and help out the people, but John is still very much against Virginia and the Pioneers, so he decides to go a separate way, and it's a very sad scene where he splits off from the road. That was so heartbreaking to see him do that, make that decision, and it's definitely going to have an impact on both of them in the second half, I'm sure. But yeah, guys, phenomenal episode. We only have one more of these to go. It's been an awesome ride, and I can't wait to finish it out tomorrow. And yeah, make sure to look out for that Media Dumpster episode. It'll be a bit later. Also, there's no Hitman video today just because I'm hard at work on the Media Dumpster episode, but there is definitely a Hitman video coming this week where I guess I will be doing some of the contracts in Chongqing. So, that should be fun. And yeah, take care, guys. See ya. Goodbye.